Is it true that guys have a sexual thought every 15 seconds? I think that's not true. I think it's actually closer to 9 seconds.
I love it. It's great. Juicy case of ED.
That's what I said. Because why just say ED when you can have an adjective?
Heyo.
It's Greg and Joel Fix the World. Because if you haven't heard, guys don't hang out anymore. They start a podcast. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Greg and Joel Fix the World. I am Greg.
I am Joel.
I'm going to get right into it, Joel.
Let's do it.
Because I think we've known each other a long time, like 20-something years.
Yeah.
And I noticed that one conversation has been oddly absent. And I think it's time.
Is it the carpet sample thing?
It's the other one. We haven't talked about the birds and the bees, as
Come
they
on.
say. Yeah.
Do you need a little life lesson, Greg?
I don't need a life lesson, but I think, put it this way. I think we have an opportunity. So it's not so much a question. It's more of a...
So it is about carpet samples.
dare I say... Too soon, man.
Heyo.
Yeah. Dare I say another mutual exploration. Actually, a sharing of information, because a woman recently she asked me, and she's well in her 50s, and she asked me, Greg, is it true that guys have a sexual thought every 15 seconds? And I said, I think that's not true. I think it's actually closer to 9 seconds, something like that. And anyway, I was only half kidding. But I think there is a curiosity out there among women, let's say, about guys in their 50s and how sex changes, how we think about it, how it does or does not matter. And I thought we should just table this. And I would start with you, because why not? You're a guy in your 50s.
I'm a wild and crazy guy.
Yeah. You happen to be in a relationship, so we have different
am.
perspectives. But yeah, okay, go. Enough said.
What is the actual question? How does,
Well, there's different ways. I wanted you to kind of take it where how you feel like sex can change as we get older, our bodies change. Is it the same to you as it was when you were younger? Is it, less important because you're getting older and it's more about, the other things in the relationship? If speaking for myself, I'm not that different than the guy I was when I was 25. Like, it's not that different.
I don't know that I am either. And I'm not saying this as a negative thing, but it was never like the only thing on my mind at all times.
Yeah.
So I'm that same guy that I was. I love it. It's great. I'm in a very stable, good, healthy relationship. And I would say everything's in fine working order.
Yep.
So I'm still that guy.
Yep.
My knees hurt a little more than they used to.
Did you say your knees hurt more than they used to? Please tell me you're talking about pickleball or something.
Pickleball.
Yeah.
Pickleball.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you age.
Yeah.
Things creak and
Things are
click
creaky.
and
Yeah.
it's not exactly as dexterous.
Yeah. Your knees.
My knees.
Yeah.
And other parts.
Yeah, you should take care of your knees. Yeah.
But I don't know how long we can talk about this for. Because I don't know how.
Maybe you're just not interested. Maybe your situation is not that unique. Maybe you're just not much to say about it.
Well,
if you had asked me the question, I would say something that I've changed that way, which is I've noticed that I'm less interested in a just sex relationship. And
for sure.
25-year-old me would not have said that.
Okay, so that's kind of a different question because you.
Well, I didn't. It wasn't really a question. It was a mutual exploration, because when that woman asked me that question, I realized women might not know what we're thinking and what They assume that we're always.
It's just a one-track mind. So I agree.
It's a one-track mind, or
I agree with you though that.
Can a man sexually mature and we're actually into the relationship? Yeah,
100%.
It's true.
Listen, you have to be lucky enough and put yourself out there enough to find the person that. And I believe if you had asked me this 9.5 years ago, before I met my partner, do I believe in chemistry and all that? I'm not sure that I would have said I do. Mm-hmm. No pun intended there, because Because I don't know, it just seemed too out there. But the person I'm with now, I do believe there is a chemistry. We connect on so many levels, not just sexually, but our interest, the things we care about, the issues with our kids, the kind of place we've discovered that it's hard in life to find a good travel buddy. You ever travel with someone and you're like, I really starting to dislike this person or whatever.
Yeah.
We actually really find it joyful, and we've discovered that we are good traveling buddies for each other. So there's so much to the relationship that makes the sexual part of it even better because we've connected on other levels too.
Yeah, that makes good sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No,
how
I
does
get
it change? For the better in my case, because the chemistry's working, and in previous relationships there was like highs and lows, and this is I don't want to jinx myself, but it's a good high 99% of the time.
Yeah, no, that's great. And unfortunately, from a content creation perspective,
Yeah, we have to say the word sex many times to get.
Well, no, unfortunately, neither of us have a juicy case of ED that we want to bring. Like we don't have that.
No,
I mean, if we did, would we talk about it? It would be terrible to want to talk about it, but I think we would almost talk about it. But
on Greg and Joel After Dark.
yeah. The truth is, no, that's not. So
What did you say? Wait a minute. Juicy case of ED?
That's what I said. Yeah.
It was like playing in the back, and then it came back to the front.
Yeah,
in my mind.
because why just say ED when you can have an adjective?
Juicy. I like juicy.
And
yeah.
why just have an adjective when it could be juicy?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but I do appreciate that at some for I don't know how many guys at our age, but that could start to be a thing. And if that were a thing, then we'd be talking about ED, or at least circling around it.
But medical science has done wonders for such problems and
Yeah.
ailments, and
Viagra
that's not as much of a problem for people.
Well, Viagra came out like how many decades
A long
ago?
time
Like
ago.
is ED even a thing?
It doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
Like it can be, but it doesn't have to be.
Talk to your primary health
Yeah.
provider. You
If-
don't have to be
Yeah.
threatened by.
If your erection lasts more than 7 hours,
Yes.
congratulations.
Yeah, good on you. Yeah. Okay, so I'll ask another question because what I found typically when I was a younger guy is there is I'm just gonna, because you're in a relationship, like you're the prototype of a happy, committed relationship. I think for younger guys, often the case, not to generalize, but often the case is the guy wants it more than the woman does.
Wants to get laid. Basically.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and the woman, we peak differently. Like at 18,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
like crazy, and the women, it's later. So, what could you say about how liquids have found their levels, so to speak? You know what? If all we do is puns,
Yeah, for 20 minutes of puns.
to me, this is a win.
So what's this next question?
Leveling out of expectations and desire, the kind of things that are maybe a challenge for the younger set, the male and female libidos.
Leveling of expectations and desire. I'm going to tell you that by accident, the relationship that I'm in, I am a single parent with kids living in a home.
What do you mean by accident? What do you
I'll get there. Patience.
Patience.
It's a slow burn.
Yeah.
I am a single parent living in my own home with my kids. Mm-hmm. My partner, Benita, is the same. Single parent. The kids live with her. Her kids live with her full time. Mine are half the time. But our kids are young enough, and the families are, sort of have their routines in place that we have purposely not blended and merged families into one and moved in together. It's by design. Mm-hmm. And because of that, so that's the by accident part. Like we met each other and this were our situations,
Yeah.
We were just in our routines.
Yeah.
But because of that, we don't see each other every day, all the time. And because of that, the desire and appreciation and enthusiasm in when we do see each other is that much more heightened.
Makes sense.
Like
yeah.
I feel personally, it keeps the relationship stronger, the fact that we live apart.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Because the monotony doesn't set in. you know, the way you eat your cornflakes doesn't bother me.
way you chew, yeah.
You know, all that stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the fact that we're in separate houses and we kind of live separate lives part of the time keeps the interest, desire, strength of the relationship at a high level.
And you said by accident.
The
right?
by accident part is how our lives were before we met each other.
Yeah, but this is deliberate right now, right? Like
Yes.
you're both aligned on let's not merge
Yeah.
more than we have.
Yeah.
And what about when kids are older? Is that do you see that changing? Because then you're not so much blended families anymore. At that point, when kids are older, move out, then it becomes really a decision. It's not about blending families. It's we have decided to live separately.
It's been suggested to me that when
So good at this. Careful.
that when
You should go into politics.
It's
It's
been
good.
suggested to me
Yeah.
that when we're older,
Yes.
like significantly older, we should live together because we can take care of each other at that point.
Okay. So keeping this passive voice, third person
I said
perspective.
me.
When such is suggested to you, how does that land on you?
The problem for me
Yes.
is that I'm not envisioning it in the future. I'm looking at right now and I'm saying everything works now, and let's not muck it up.
Yeah.
And that's all I can think about. It's
Yeah.
kind of like, hey, things are great.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, it's that kind
Let's
of-
not decide today what 20 years has to look like. You know, it's going to be a different
Now,
world.
having said that, the more it is suggested, the more I think I give it thought, I don't, it makes sense to me. But
What this person who will remain nameless.
No, we're talking
when,
about Benita,
When
but-
Benita says,
I'm not trying to hide it.
no, but you the way it was so obviously
I'm
silly.
being silly.
I know. So when Benita says take care of each other, what does she mean? What comes to mind?
Well, it's like, how old are we then? 70, 75, whatever it is. So it's
Yeah.
like, you got to drive me for my doctor's appointments.
Yeah,
I got to take
yeah.
you to the,
Yeah.
clinic, whatever it is. It's
Yeah.
just like, plus,
Yeah.
when you're older, things happen. You fall, you break things. Like, we would be there to support one another just as any couple would.
Yes.
Any healthy couple would. So
Yes.
right now, there's no interest in that. She thinks about it more than I
There,
do.
hang on. There's no interest in that by you.
I don't think either of us are interested in.
Okay, so it's a plan. It's not even something she wants to do right
No,
now. It's
today,
like,
no.
It's like a hypothetical. That's probably how this will unfold.
I honestly, I shouldn't say this. I think if the relationship would suffer if we tried to blend our kids in our
Well, it
in
changes-
one
it
house.
changes everything.
No, it wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work.
Yeah,
It's impossible.
yeah,
So neither of us are interested in that.
yeah, yeah.
But at some point, our kids will be old and
Yes.
they won't live here, and
Right.
we will be old.
Yes,
And walking up a set of stairs will be harder, and feeding yourself or whatever it is you need to going shopping, whatever you need to do. So that's been suggested to me.
It's been suggested to
I can't
me.
quite
Yeah.
put my brain into that headspace.
yeah,
I'm not thinking about
Yeah.
that, Joel.
yeah.
I'm
When
thinking
did that come up? How did that come up?
When?
And
Not
does
actually,
it come up often,
come
or
up
is it
a
like
few times.
A few times.
I wouldn't say often.
Okay.
It was recently that it was mentioned again.
Again,
And I just sort of sit there quietly and
why?
I nod my head.
Why do you
and-
suppose it's the kind of thing that needs to be mentioned more than once?
You'd have to ask Benita.
Yeah, I guess I would. I'm just like,
Because I'm not the one suggesting
I
it,
know
so,
that. I
yeah.
know that. So I'm just.
You're trying to get me into trouble. I can tell that.
I'm hoping to.
Well, why?
No, I'm not. No, it's just that I'm just wondering if she's mentioned it more than once, it may not be as in the future. It's on her mind,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yes, but
It sounds
her
like it's
kids live at
unresolved in
home.
some way. Yeah.
My kids are going to live at home for quite some time, I imagine. Like,
Well, let me ask you this: the
none of
first
that's
time,
changing anytime soon.
right? Yeah, yeah. No, the kids are young, but the first time it came up, how did you respond? Like, yeah, sure, or was it?
No, I think I was more like, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Because again, I can't get there in my mind right now.
Yeah,
I like the way things are.
yeah,
I
Yeah.
hope she likes the way things are.
yeah. Why?
I will say we don't see each other enough. Like,
Yeah,
I have my kids half the time. That means there's 2 weekends a month well, my kids are older now. I don't have to babysit them, but there's sort of 2 weekends where like we can't hang out, see each other as much, and
Yeah.
even during the week,
Yeah.
like schedules are tight, and we don't see each other as much as a normal couple might.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's a problem too on the other end of the spectrum,
Yeah. I think that's a good problem to have, actually.
because
It's not a great problem. It's just, like you said, it keeps things fresher than
it does, but there
then
is a point where it's
too fresh.
too much, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when there's things like holidays come up and time off from school, often that can get extended even longer. Those periods of absence. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's like highs and lows with that.
Yeah. Okay.
What about you? We started off talking about ED. Now we're here.
I don't have ED. I would
Oh.
I would tell you.
Shkoyach.
Shkoyach, folks. Look that up
Yeah.
if you're not sure what
Look
that
it
means.
up. It's spelled SHKOYach.
Yeah. Yeah. Call Pfizer if you don't know what it means. They'll tell you.
Oh, 411.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm in a different spot, right? Like I don't have a partner, and I'd like to, but I also know that you can't force it. So I'm, just living my life.
But
and
you've been
at
on
peace.
dates and you've had
Well,
intimate.
Yeah. No. Well, like I said, I know I'm at the point now where just kind of treating each other like bodies is not interesting to me anymore. And that certainly would have been way more interesting to me when I was like way younger. But for whatever reason, no.
The stakes are higher, are they not? As you age, it's like.
Well, you
Just-
would think so, but some of these women are my age, and they're perfectly happy to just,
Oh, that I just clued into who you might be.
Well, yeah.
talking about.
In this case, there's one woman, and it's like, yeah, she was.
You were a warm body.
I was a warm body, and it was frightening at some points because she was quite pent up, having come out of a
Pent up.
large marriage where she felt neglected. And I said, I think I told you, but I said, it's not supposed to bend that way. Like slow down. Like things can get hurt, and any other guy would just want to keep that going. Like it's like, but no, somehow that got boring to me. After a while, it's like, no, I'm interested in more of a heart connection. And that was not something somebody with an avoidant attachment style wants to hear.
Right.
So
sex has changed for you. It's not the means to an end. It's a part of a healthy.
yeah, that's right. Like I'm looking for sex to be part of a bigger picture. It's no longer the end to itself that it would have been. Yeah.
So this, too bad we didn't talk about this when I asked you in a previous episode about personal growth, because this is a great example of.
Well, is it a growth thing or just the way I've changed? Like growth suggests that it's necessarily healthier to get to the point where sex is less interesting on its own and only something you would want in the context
that's
of
a
a
growth thing.
loving relationship.
Again, no pun intended.
No, but to me, it's like it's a choice. Like if some people don't want to. If some people just want friends with benefits, then more power to them. It's just not me anymore. And that's okay.
Yeah, it is okay.
Yeah.
So that's how. I wonder if that's true for a lot of. Well, it doesn't matter, men or women, our age, as they mature, and there's a lot of divorces happen at midlife and things like that.
Yeah.
So is that true for a lot of people that, sex was fun, for just it's as an activity by itself, but actually it's part of a broader formula within the relationship.
Well, I'm also thinking now that there's there's a woman I was dating, and for her, sex is something very holy, and I've kind of backed off. Like I don't want to do that because I realize I'm not developing the kind of feeling, so I'm not going to do that.
That's very mature.
Well, thank you, but it's frustrating because it's hard to meet in the middle. It's like to find.
So many puns, Greg. I'm trying so hard not to.
And they're not intended, actually.
It's hard to meet in the middle. How should I let that one go? Anyway, please continue.
And like I said, like I explained, like with relationships, I have a math problem. It is a math problem. Like I don't think there's anything, wrong with me. I think I'm a good catch. I think there are women out there who are a good match for me, but how do you find them? Like at this age, most people are paired off. Or you might be, coming in touch with people who have just anger and baggage and heartache that they haven't dealt with. Like to have people this age who are available
And
have,
healthy.
have done their emotional work,
Yes.
you know, there's fewer.
Yeah.
There's just fewer. I'm sure there's fewer guys too. So it's a math issue.
I
There's just-
will say that after my divorce, I was not looking for a relationship. I really just thought, I'm going to coast the rest of my life, and
Yeah.
I don't need to be coupled
Yeah.
and all of that. It
Yeah.
was kind of just luck and,
Well,
you know,
it happened the way it should, right? Like you just met, and I'm not looking either. Like I'm not on dating sites. I am holding out that if it's meant to be, it'll be like meet organically in some kind of way. So that's what I'm hoping happens. But I've also, you know, I'm okay if it doesn't, and you can't force it anyway.
I feel confident in your future.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Even though this was supposed to be talking about sex, focused primarily on you.
Yeah.
But we brought it back to me. And that's okay.
I deflected it.
A little deflect, yeah, which is fine. Big topic.
Yeah. But congratulations on the
You
boners.
let that you let that pun go. Which one? Big topic. Congratulations on the what?
Boners.
On the. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
You too.
Yeah, thank you.
You too. May they continue to be.
May the force be with you.
May they continue to be long and fulfilling and satisfying and to your liking and mutually satisfying. As this talk has been, and I'm eager to end it. Are you good?
I'm very eager.
Thank you all. This was a pleasure, Joel. Thank you.
Pleasure.
It's too easy.
The pleasure was mine, Greg.
Low hanging fruit.
Oh, Jesus.
All the best. We'll see you soon. Be well.
Take care.
Bye.